Hello everyone, this is Matthew once again, and I know I'm supposed to do Dark Knight Rises and Joker, and maybe the animated series of Batman, but I gotta do something really important because today is Friday the 13th. As of course you know, I've reviewed all the Friday films, parts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And I really enjoy all of them. Well, 5 is okay, but so far my favorite of the series it has to be the first one. Or the sequels, as the more I watch them, they just become more or less the same, but they're still entertaining. And I think the closest one I might say could be my favorite, could be Part 3, if only I've ever seen the 3D version. But now, as today's Friday 13, it's time to wrap this up by reviewing the final two Friday 13 films on this Blu-ray edition. Yes, I've heard that Scream Factory has done their version of Friday 13. They released all of them from parts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Freddy vs. Jason, and the remake. So today, it's my review of Friday 13 Part 7, The New Blood, aka Jason versus Carrie. And this is also the first Friday 13 film that features Kane Hodder as Jason. And definitely, Jason looks more monstrous looking, especially that cool looking makeup design. So without further ado, here's how the film's backstory came to be. And while the movie itself is like Carrie versus Jason, it was going to be a crossover with Freddy Krueger here, but unfortunately, Paramount New Cinema could not come to the agreement here, so there will not be like a Freddy vs. Jason movie until 2003, which will be the film where New Cinema has to rise to the Friday the 13th character Jason after Part A's failure, which that's coming up next. And of course, before Kane Hodder was now considered to play Jason in the movie, they were saying about getting CJ Graham to come back from Jason and Jason Lives, but instead they got Kane Hodder. And of course, yeah, the film went into some major edits by the MPA as it forced the filmmakers to cut all the gore out. Which, of course, on the Blu-ray edition, you can see the uncut footage, but unfortunately, it's like in poor VHS quality and not the original negatives the way it is. Especially, I heard that the original negatives for Part 7 were completely gone and destroyed, so that's why you're not going to see an uncut version of Part 7, which is definitely one of the film's criticisms, or one of my criticisms of the film, to anyone's criticism. And now, of course, the film came out on May 13, 1988, as, of course, like the other films, they're not really loved by critics, but with the box office says by grossing $19.7 million, it gets its $2.0 million budget, and no Oscar rises were given. And, of course, like I said, there's nothing much to say about this film. It's just like I said about the other Friday movies, it just becomes like more or less the same. But nevertheless, it's really fun, especially the final act of the film, to see Jason and this Carrie wannabe to have a little action there, which he's using their telekinesis powers. And the acting pretty much is average as it is for what they are, especially for the lead girl, Lars Park-Leakin, and some of the other actors. And of course, Kane Hodder, I will say, is definitely a good Jason, which I know many fans consider to be their favorite actor who portrayed Jason. And he's a good Jason as well, but also I do like Richard Brooker and I like Derek Muir, so, but nevertheless, I do like him, who's a really good Jason. And I thought Carl Buechler, the director of the film, did a fine job making the movie, which of course he sadly is no longer with us, so may he rest in peace. And yeah, it's definitely really like the way how he redesigned Jason the way he is, which he tried to create the definitive Jason, which I think the way you see him on mask, to me, is the best looking look of Jason you've ever seen on film. And honestly, that makeup design could have been Oscar worthy because it's such a good looking makeup. And the music is fine by Harry Manfredi as well as Fred Mullen here. Some of it is new and some of it is just recycled music from the past Friday 13 films. And the gore is a lot cool to see, although I wish that the EPA hadn't forced the filmmakers to cut some of that gore out. We would have had some pretty cool stuff, especially the sleeping bag death scene, which of course you'll have to see that again at Jason X. And the character is not very much fleshed out at all, but again, for Friday the 13th, you're not expecting much of a character development. And it goes by a decent pace, and the characters are for what they are, but hey, it's a Friday the 13th movie, so what do you expect? It's dumb, but it's fun. I'm going to give Friday the 13th Part 7, The New Blood, a B. Because all the fighting films I give is nothing but a B, with the exception of Part 5, which is okay, which I think I'm between like a C or a C plus if you have seen my review. But the one that's close enough to be my favorite or a higher rating is definitely Part 1, actually, because I gave that one a B plus. So, but yeah, so that's all I can say about it. Nothing new, but just another run-of-the-mill Friday Night sequel where Jason and the kids go to the woods and they get killed. And that's all you get. But yeah, fun movie. So that's my review of Part 7, and let me know what you think of this video. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Let me know. Feel free to put your comments down below, and don't forget the subscribe button. Thank you for watching, take care, and now it's time to take Jason to Manhattan or go on a cruise ship to Vancouver or to go downhill and Paramount not make any more. That's coming next. See ya.